welcome to the show. I'm Sherry Schreiner. Oh, technical issues a couple minutes before the show. A couple things I want to talk about today, I'm getting excited. So, those with ears to hear, let's have some fun. FEMA gears up for a Black Sky event. This was on Disclosed TV News, and I only have a couple of graphs of it, so I'm going to read it. On August 23rd, FEMA and the United States Department of Energy, which is the CIA, will stage a scenario known as Earth EX 2017, which will be used to plan appropriate responses to a Black Sky event. Black Sky events are defined by the government as catastrophic occurrences caused by man or nature that bring society to its knees. The planned exercise will generate a scenario which will result in a long-duration power outage on a subcontinental scale with the gradual failings of other infrastructures. Department of Energy has always been code word for CIA. So like if you hear someone say, I work for the Department of Energy, that's just a subsidiary of Deep State, CIA. And I told you FEMA is just an alien agency. It is this FEMA that will be rounding people up during martial law and working with the aliens to throw humans in camps. You've seen it on the movies. They've been telling you what's coming. You guys think it's fiction? Wake up. All right, they always show these aliens, tall, giant Nephilim things covered up. They'll cover their faces, and they're rounding humans up and throwing them in cages. It almost reminds you of like Planet of the Apes scenario where the apes are going around hunting the humans and throwing them in camps. Yeah, that's kind of stuff's coming, folks. And that's FEMA. That's FEMA. FEMA was just a huge setup to get everything in place and the infrastructure in place so that all this could be taken over by the Nephilim later. And so there is a Black Sky event coming on August 21st. That's a Monday. That's shortly before my show. I think the eclipse is in the afternoon. And well, you know what? I'm only 51, 52. I can't keep straight. But I've never seen anybody freak out over a moon eclipse, a solar eclipse, a partial eclipse, a full eclipse. No one has ever freaked out over an eclipse. But now, in 2017, the government is freaking out over, it's not an eclipse, it's a Black Sky event. And so they're paranoid. And of course they're saying their drill is on the 23rd so that when they're preparing ahead of time, nobody's freaking out. They just say, we have a drill on the 23rd. They're actually preparing for the 21st. I don't know about you, but when our government is anxious and freaking out about stuff, I get excited. Because if we're the light of the world, they're the scum. And if they're afraid of us, don't you think? I think something that if something's going to happen on Monday, the 21st, this one's going to go in our favor. This one's ours. I told you there's two events coming. I have videos on my channel, Sherry Schreiner at YouTube, which, by the way, YouTube has flagged all my videos and said they're not friendly for advertisers. Unfriendly advertiser content on my shows, on my videos. My video on the second coming of Christ was tagged as unfriendly to advertisers. Every one of my videos. And you know what? I don't care. Because I don't care about your advertising dollars or pennies. YouTube can shove it up their arses. My videos are there for the people. I don't care if I make money on them or not. I'm not here. I'm not about the money. I find ways to survive. I am not the queen of luxury here. I've never had money, so losing money is not a big thing to me. I've never had it. That's okay, YouTube. But anyway, you can go on my channel, and you can look at my videos on the 2 events coming, because I've been talking about for years about the 2 events. One event being the elect leaving. The second event being the Ashtards arriving. They call themselves the Ashtard Command. Ashtar arrival, ascended masters, cosmic Christ, cosmic beings, world teachers, world gurus. Their event to arrive on Earth. Our event, when the Lord takes the elect off of the Earth. So, is this an elect event on Monday? I'm going to throw it out there for ears to hear. This could be. Now, we've had these could be dates for years, and you know what? The Father never gives dates. But let's look at things in context, okay? Because he said 2 weeks ago on during my show, I told you what he said. He said, "Tell them I'm coming for my elect. I'm coming for my elect. I'm coming. Tell them." He told me that repeatedly, and so I said it reluctantly on my show. And yes, I was a bit reluctant. Father knows I am, because we've been hearing this stuff since we were in diapers. The Lord is coming. The Lord is coming. I know. I get it. I've heard it my entire life. I would never grow up to be a teenager. I would never have time to graduate college. I would never have time to get married and have kids. I'm a grandma now. I get it. I get the Ferris wheel and the roller coaster and the frustrations. I get it. I've been there my entire life. And so, yeah, I get reluctant. Okay, let's not forget. The Lord is coming. Whenever His timing is perfect. He is coming for His people. But we have some other interesting things, because, first of all, signs in the skies, signs in the sun, signs in the moon and the stars. These are the things we're supposed to be watching for, not date-setting videos. Signs in the sky. And so, yeah, we had 4 blood moons over the last 2 years, and nothing of significance really happened. Okay, we get it. So why should we get jumped up about this eclipse? Well, you don't have to. But for some reason, it's grabbing my heart, my spirit. I just want to jump up and down. So, tell them I'm coming. Tell them I'm coming to get my elect. Now, remember, the elect and bride are 2 different groups. The church likes to throw everybody in the same group, but not everybody is a baby. There are the elect here, and I've been talking about the elect for years, and that's been the ones I've been trying to reach, and that's why everybody else hates me, because they don't understand me. And that's okay, because I'm not here for the majority. I've never been here for the majority. I'm here for the elect. And the elect is a minority. It is a minority few. So, Monday, there is a solar eclipse. Notice it's a solar eclipse and not a moon eclipse. The Lord has something to do with lunar and moon. That's all witchcraft worship. That's all Lilith and Satan and garbage crap. The Lord doesn't have anything to do with the moon. However, He is the God of the day, which is symbolized by the sun. I get excited by this one, because if He's coming for His elect, and there's a huge sign in the sky in the middle of the afternoon, it's a solar eclipse, we know that this event, the event in the sky, what do they call it, the black sky event, could trigger all the other events that are coming. And don't you think the elect leaving, because it's going to be huge and on a grand scale, it's not just going to happen and you're going to miss it. When the elect leave, the whole world will watch them leave. It is going to be a huge, massive event. And it will trigger other events. What else did He say? He said to watch for he said that the weather at the end of August will be bizarre. Well, the end of August, come Monday, the 21st, isn't that far away. It's like, 5 days? So shortly after the eclipse, we're going to start seeing some bizarre weather. And I believe that will lead into the pole flip somewhere mid-September. If it doesn't happen itself at the end of August, the pole flip, then I'm thinking that sometime between, like around the middle of September. This is just my time frames, my guess estimates because of things I'm watching. Everyone's hyped on September 21st. If you were a Christian, that is not something you should be hyping about. And so you can see who all the Satanists are, because they're all jumping up in glee that Satan, the gate will open, and all his minions will arrive on Earth, and people are getting excited about that. And they're supposed to be Christians, and so they have to hide their joy and glee at Satan coming in, because they're supposed to be Christians. If you're a Christian, the September 21st to 23rd is not a time you would enjoy, because that's the time that the gate is going to be opened, and Satan's minions are going to be coming down on Earth. So now you can tell who your friends are and who aren't, who the pretenders are and who the real ones are, real versus fake Christians here. So many Christians. That's because they're Satanists, posing as Christians. They'll come out with videos all day long about how joyful September 21st is going to be. Those are the ones you tag and walk away from. There's nothing wrong with information about September 21st, how the stars are lining up, and it lines up with Revelation 12 and blah, blah, blah. But if I was here on Earth on September 21st, I would make darn sure I had my area orgoned. I would be figuring out how to make pipes, let alone orgone. I'd be getting it out. You don't want that crap in your front yard. Sitting on top of your car, sitting on top of your roof. I told you months ago the signs to watch for a pole flip. I said to watch for the moon turning red, blood red moons. And we've been seeing blood red moons everywhere. We've been seeing orange and yellow. We've been seeing a variation of everything with the moon since I told you to watch for blood red moons. It was a sign of the coming pole flip. Now, we have the trigger of events coming. This could be the trigger, the eclipse. Solar Eclipse, Monday, the 21st. Now, the Father has always told me when he comes to get the elect, because, of course, it includes me and my Orgo warriors, because that's why I keep track of this, because, there's a lot of people who love the Lord, but it's a whole different group of people who will stand up and fight for him. And they're warriors. They don't just love the Lord, they actually stand up to fight for him. That's why they're called warriors. And he is going to honor the warriors. He's going to take them home because most of them are the elect anyway. And so that would be a huge trigger event on the 21st, this black sky event for the elect to leave. And then shortly after would be the facade of the Ashtars arriving. The New Age alien agenda being put in place that I've told you was coming, which many believe is being implemented behind the scenes already with the recess of Congress and the president out of office for 3 weeks, that they are putting things behind so that they can implement the 8th regime when they get back. Well, they get back on, what, the 22nd? So, this could be huge. This could be huge for us. This could be a huge trigger event of the elect leaving. And then after that, shortly, a pole flip. And then you have the September 21st through 23rd fiasco of Satan's gate opening. I mean, that's what it is. Satan's gates opening and the hordes of hell coming onto Earth. And that very well could happen during a pole flip. The Father already told me that during the 3 days of darkness, during the pole flip, not to leave your homes because there's creatures everywhere and they are going out to destroy people. And they are not going to discern who was nice and who is naughty and who is nice. They're just going to destroy whoever they see. And so if you step out of your home for any reason, they could swoop down out of the sky and grab you. I saw it happening. He showed it to me. They're like, and then I put on my website, the pterosaurs. Those are those huge birds with the talons, and they come down, they grab you with their feet, and they take off. They do it so fast. I saw this woman step out of the back of her door. She wasn't even all the way out of her door, and they grabbed her. That's how fast they are. Stay inside your homes during the 3 days of darkness. Do not leave. These creatures are going to be everywhere. They are not here to be your friends. What happens to them after the pole flip, I don't know. Maybe they'll stick around. We know when the Pale Horse Rider arrives, which is Sananda, which is played by, known as Sananda and Jesus of the Ashtar Command, the hordes of hell come with him. They're not going to leave. They're coming with him. This is the new world. This is what you're going to have to face. The veil will be lifted. All these demonic creatures and demons and entities, they're just all going to be here. So, that's our timeline, folks. That's our timeline. And we have a week. We have a week to prepare. Today is August 11th. I will be ready for the 21st. I have my things in place I'm getting ready for. People have financially stood up and helped me get ready for, to prepare for some things we needed in place. Do what the Lord hits your spirit with. Now is more important than ever to be able to recognize how the Lord speaks to you, how He leads you. It's your gut instinct, your intuition, that inner voice. He leads in many ways, folks. That nagging. And it goes away and it comes back. Prepare in ways He tells you to prepare. Now, I did a video on the pole flip. The pole flip itself would last about 7 days. During that 7 days, you have 3 days of darkness. If you don't want to watch the video, you can go to my blog spot, sherryschreiner.blogspot.com. I have it all there as well, written out. My newsletter, I posted it on there. But the electrical grid will be down long after 7 days. So you're going to have to prepare because, there's going to be down trees everywhere. Places destroyed, homes destroyed, businesses destroyed. It's going to take a while to get things working again, I should say. Be like a huge hurricane or tornado going through an area, except this is the world. So, prepare for hardships coming, folks. Handheld machines, handheld saws, handheld axes. Why is it getting so hot in here? It gets so hot in here all the time. Prepare. Now, as far as the eclipse, I don't have a show at the time of the eclipse, so I'll probably be sitting outside, waiting for that trumpet sound. Unless it's like 90 degrees, and then I'll be here in the AC, waiting for the trumpet sound. I'm waiting for trumpets, folks. I'm waiting for trumpets. Now, if it doesn't happen, and this is a sign that comes and goes, and I'm back for the show Monday night, well, it's all of us. But we go on. We just move on. I'm excited, though. I mean, seriously, it's just like you're going to do a jailbreak. Jailbreak, prison break. Get off this rack. I want off this rack. So it's what? We have a week to prepare. We have a week. I don't even know, ask the Father what you should do. I'm not going out stocking up on toilet papers and vinegar and, well, I have some vinegar for the weather. I suggest everybody put bowls of vinegar outside. I don't know why it works, it just does. It'll keep the high winds away from your area, or less destructive. I'm getting some orgone pipes out. I'm making pipes, getting them up and out. So, And it's not because orgone pipes crash UFOs, because they do. We've crashed over 16,000 of them. It's that heavenly dimensions, heavenly realms love orgone. They love orgone air. So if you want angels in your area, put out the orgone. Invite them. It's like a welcoming gift. Here, come in my area. I've got all kinds of orgone here. They thrive off the energy of orgone. It's the Father's energy. It's His breath. They thrive off of it where it destroys the evil ones. It's got like a 2-in-1 weapon, folks. 2-in-1 weapon. The righteous love it. The evil hate it. Best weapon we've ever had. So, until Monday night, which is my next show, probably just preparing, getting busy. Getting busy. It's a lot of supplies. I always need supplies. If anybody wants to donate supplies to this ministry, this war, that would be awesome. We like clear crystals. We like 12 bare solid copper wire, 12 gauge, solid bare wire, resin, polyester resin, fiberglass waterproof resin, the kind you use on boats or cars, metal shavings, copper pipes, which are outrageously expensive. Outrageously expensive. A good 2-inch, 10-foot pipe costs you about $158. That's very expensive to put all this stuff together, so I need your support, folks. I need your financial support. Not of you, just the radicals that you are. You just go out and do it yourself and get it done. I love that. Then you send me an email. Hey, I just put up a hedge. Radicals. Gotta love them. Anyway, folks, be back on Monday. Till then, everybody, God bless.